This video was made possible by my wonderful patrons. Thank you so much for your continued support. Hello and welcome. I'm MrSnake and you are amazing. The usual caveats apply: don't listen whilst driving, operating heavy machinery, only listen in a safe place and when it's appropriate to do so. So get yourself nice and comfortable, and when you're ready, we shall begin. Now I want you to just lift your left hand up off the surface that it's resting on right now. And I want you to focus all of your awareness and your attention and keep it in that lifted position. And as you focus your awareness and your attention and become absorbed and fascinated in your raised left hand, I want you to think about anticipation. Because you're probably already thinking and knowing what I'm going to say to you. And you're probably already anticipating the effect that it will have upon you when that left hand starts to slowly lower itself down. And you already have anticipated that you're going to relax along with it and start to sink into trance as easily as that, simply because you anticipated it. And when your hand touches down, if it hasn't already, you do notice that you start to feel more relaxed, more calm, almost like you're going into trance already. And then you're going to anticipate naturally that I say to you to raise up your right hand and hold it there. And your mind, your conscious mind and your unconscious mind are both anticipating what I'm going to say, what you're going to do, and what's going to happen. You're anticipating that I'm going to say to you that when your right hand starts to lower down, you're going to feel more and more relaxed. And you can go ahead, you can start slowly lowering that right hand down, becoming more relaxed. With each little movement, your breathing slowing, your heart rate slowing, and you start sinking down into this experience we call trance. And that's a good thing. And your unconscious mind has already anticipated that the muscles in your body are going to relax. I mean, even just the idea of sitting, listening to a file, or lying down and listening to one of my files causes that sense of anticipation. Anticipating that you'll go deeper and deeper into trance with every word I say, with every suggestion I make, relaxing more with each breath out. And it may be that you've already anticipated that the next thing I'll speak about will be your breathing. Notice that the gentle rise and fall of your chest becomes more gentle. It slows, and each breath in just leads to another breath out, where you relax even deeper, almost like any tension or stress just completely fades, dissipates, and leaves your body completely. And I don't know, but it could well be that anticipation is built to the extent that you start noticing a certain sensation in your body right now. It may well be that you've anticipated it, and because you've anticipated it, because you've experienced it before, that sensation starts to spread and move throughout your entire body. And that just leads you deeper and deeper into trance. And because you've experienced hypnosis before, and because you're such a good subject, your mind's already anticipated the words that I would say if I was to make you go into trance. Words like relax, cliches and tropes like go deeper, 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 sinking, 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 dropping, 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 falling, 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 into trance. And of course, if I did say those words like relax, sink, and drop, they would have an effect upon you. And it may well be that you've already anticipated how the muscles around your eyes relax. The muscles around your mouth and jaw become loose and limp and relaxed. You've probably anticipated that your lips will gently part as those muscles relax. You've already thought and anticipated the fact that thoughts can go in and out of your mind completely. You've anticipated that when you do this, you'll sink, drop, and go deeper into trance. And it's entirely possible that you've already anticipated going blank, empty, and mindless right now. You've already anticipated the sensations that your body's experiencing right now, and that's good. And that anticipation has built up expectation, and of course it brings about that very experience that you just thought about, that you anticipated. And for all I know, it might be the case that when you got sorted and ready to listen to this file, you'd built up such a sense of anticipation that you thought that you were going to sink deeper than you've ever gone before. Sinking so deep and becoming so suggestible that I only need to mention certain sensations, feelings, and experiences, and you would experience them, having already anticipated and now experiencing those sensations in deeper, more meaningful ways. And if you've listened to my files before, then you'll understand that your anticipation is really just a desire, a want, a need to go deep for me. And it feels so good to go so deep for me, doesn't it? And you can just nod your head. And when you nod your head, you'll find you just go even deeper. Because obedience is pleasure. And pleasure is obedience. And you anticipate that when you're obedient, that you feel pleasure. And you anticipate that when you feel pleasure, you'll also feel obedience. And that's just an amazing thing to anticipate. And I wonder if you anticipated feeling tingles, pulses, throbs, those special sensations that you experience for me in trance. And if you did, then you're probably already starting to, or already have, begun to feel those sensations, those tingles, those pulses and those throbs that happen almost all by themselves during trance when you listen to the sound of my voice. As you sleep deep for me now, deeper, ever deeper. Maybe you imagined before you even listened to this file that the words would wash over you like waves on a beach, washing over you from the tips of your toes all the way up to the top of your head, before washing back down from the top of your head, down through your fingertips, down to the very tips of your toes. Maybe you've anticipated hypnosis being a color, or a taste, or a scent. Maybe there's a certain smell you associate with trance, and because you anticipated smelling it, or tasting it, or seeing it in that color, that's exactly how it is for you. Because you've anticipated a trance that's right for you, right now. And I wonder what other amazing feelings or sensations or experiences you anticipated. I wonder what you're anticipating right now. Maybe you're anticipating that because you've enjoyed this trance so much that you're going to leave a nice comment down below. Did you imagine before this trance even started how deep you would go? How blank and empty your mind would become as you go deeper and deeper for me? How maybe thoughts could just drift and float away like a feather on a breeze. Or perhaps you imagined each individual thought in your head inside of a bubble. Each thought inside of a bubble that can just pop and disappear like smoke on the wind. And those thoughts can come back later when they're needed, but for now you can just go even more blank, even more empty, perhaps even as blank as you could possibly go right now. Maybe even more empty than you've ever been before, and just experiencing and living in the here and now, this trance. And right now you don't have to say, do, or think anything. All you have to do is just hear the suggestions. And whether you're paying attention consciously, it doesn't matter. Because your unconscious mind is always paying attention to the sound of my voice, to the words that I say, and the suggestions that I make. Because your unconscious mind understands and easily knows that when you go deep for me, it just feels so damn good. So at this time, you can feel absolutely free to go as deep and as blank and as empty as you possibly can, as much as is safe and appropriate for you to do so right now. And you might find in the future that it becomes easier and easier to go into trance for me, to anticipate all of these amazing, wonderful, relaxing sensations you experience when you go into trance for me, sinking deeper than ever before, as deep as is safe, right and appropriate for you to go each and every time you listen to one of my files. And I wonder if you anticipated just taking a couple of minutes to just enjoy this trance, to enjoy, to become absorbed and fascinated with this experience of trance. And so my voice will leave you for a little while, and when I come back, I'll count from 1 up to 5. And then when I reach 5, you can come out of trance, eyes open and fully alert, but feeling wonderfully calm and relaxed. And that relaxation can stay with you to today, tomorrow, and for the rest of the week. But for now, just enjoy this experience, and I'll be back in a minute to guide you back up. One, feeling calm and relaxed, beginning to come out of trance. Two, freed of any suggestions that aren't right or appropriate for you. Three, you may want to stretch, yawn. Four, you may want to wiggle your fingers and your toes, coming out of trance. Five, opening your eyes completely out of trance, but feeling wonderfully calm and relaxed. And thank you for listening.